we ran a program to give a percentage of that back based on how much you paid in. So we were able to give back more than $100,000 to our members, and we were really excited to do that. In 2019, we continued on our trend of membership growth. So this is from 2013 to 2019. You can see we've had steady membership growth. And if you compare our membership growth to that of our competitors, our membership growth was substantially more. In fact, we were number one in New York State for membership growth for credit unions 50 to 100 million. In 2019, we also placed second nationally for the work that we did with the International Institute of Buffalo. We won the Desjardins Financial Education Award for the adult financial education program that we have with them. We also installed our new ATM in our Depew office. So this is our member Kenny, very happy at our brand new ATM. Hopefully you're all very happy with it also. We purchased our building on the west side on Grant and West Delavan. And we also opened a new branch in Depew High School. It's a combination credit union branch and art gallery. So that was a very fun project. So those are some of the highlights from 2019. Looking ahead, we have entered into a merger agreement with Buffalo Cooperative Federal Credit Union. They're about $6.9 million in assets. So we will be acquiring their 1,500 members, and we're very excited to welcome them into our good neighborhood. And we are also adding more online services, so online account opening, e-signatures, and we are looking at ways to have ACH origination, so making payments or deposits into your credit union account from another bank. And so we want to thank you, our members, for making all of that possible. By being members of the credit union, you guys are the ones that are allowing us to do all of these wonderful things in our communities and neighborhoods, and we really appreciate you, and of course our great team. Our team has grown over the last year. We've added a number of new employees, which hopefully when we are open again, you'll be seeing their happy, smiley faces at our teller line, and also our wonderful group of volunteers. So our board of directors and supervisory committee that you'll be hearing from today, those are all volunteer positions, and we do appreciate all the dedication and hard work that they do to keep the credit union growing and moving in the right direction. So I wanted to thank those guys also. And while we're thanking people, I do want to thank our former board member and my friend Dave Zalenski. Dave served on the board of directors from 2014 until April of 2020. Dave has a special interest in the credit union as the son-in-law of the first manager of what was then Lancaster Teachers Credit Union. Dave also served on our Asset Liability Management Committee, our ALCO. So we would meet together monthly before our regular board meeting and go over all the financials. And those meetings, Dave really, he was doing his due diligence as a board member, and he would really, sometimes it would appear like Dave was giving me a hard time, but I learned so much from having to basically defend my position to Dave every month and kind of talk him through why we were doing the things we were doing and why that made sense for our strategic growth. And it was a lot of fun, and I'm really going to miss having him on that committee. So I want to thank Dave for all of his service and all the work he's done on both the board of directors and the ALCO committee. And I want to let you, the membership, know what a great job he was doing representing all of you on both of those.
And now I'm going to turn it over to our former school banking supervisor, who's going to be presenting the Good Neighbor of the Year award, Kathy Struzek, with the assistance of our present school banking supervisor, Jenna Lascala, wrote this up about Eileen Cartonia. We had several of our board members have been working with us to get us into Depew High School, but Eileen was very instrumental in that as well. So we wanted to honor her this year as the Good Neighbor of the Year. Kathy, can you unmute yourself and do your thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What makes a good neighbor? A good neighbor is someone who is encouraging, approachable, and willing to go the extra mile for others, even when there is no personal benefit in doing so. This year's Good Neighbor of the Year award goes to Eileen
This is the
Cartonia.
balance sheet comparing 2018 and 2000.
Sorry, Kathy.
That's all right. Eileen is a business teacher and director of the Academy of Finance at Depew High School. During the 2019-2020 school year, the credit union opened its second student-run branch inside Depew High School. It was Eileen's commitment and determination to bring this unique and valuable experience to the students of Depew High School, which made this challenging project possible. Throughout the entire process of planning, opening, and eventually running the school branch, Eileen's desire to bring a stress-free banking experience to not only her students, but her coworkers as well, never wavered. Eileen exemplifies all of the characteristics of what a good neighbor should be and more. It is because of those characteristics that we are extremely grateful to have her in our neighborhood. Thank you, Eileen, for everything that you do.
Thank you, Kathy, for presenting, and congratulations to Eileen. Next, we have the Supervisory Committee report. So Tara Barnhart's going to be presenting that.
Thanks, Emma. I'll keep this short and sweet. So the Supervisory Committee would like to report that the credit union is operating according to NCUA rules and regulations, as well as the policies and procedures that have been established by the Board of Directors at the credit union.
All set?
All set.
Wow, that is short and sweet. Nice. All right. Is there any unfinished business from last year? Given that there's only 22 participants at this point, you can unmute your mic if you have any. Okay, I hear nothing. And then for any new business, do we have any new business? Again, you can unmute your mic. Okay, I hear nothing. So before we adjourn, I just want to thank everyone for stopping in today. Hopefully we'll get back to quote unquote normal as we go into next year with the general meeting, because it is really a nice time to get together and celebrate the things that we do. I want to continue to reiterate thank you to our employees and the management team. I know that you guys are doing a lot of work right now to keep our members in the right place, and it's greatly appreciated. So, and I know it's not easy considering that no one knows, you know, what the right thing to do is all the time, and we appreciate it as a board. So, with that, I will adjourn us at what do we got in terms of time? 5:20. Can I have a motion? Shannon, a second? Aaron Ruda? All in favor? I'll say yes, you'll favor unless you put no in the chat. Okay, motion carried. Thank you, everyone. Please stay safe, and we'll hopefully see you in person soon. Thank you, guys.